Welcome to Baton Rouge, the beautiful campus of LSU. The second-ranked team of the nation, the Florida Gators, are in town, and the LSU Tigers, they're on the prowl today. Convincing fashion on Tuesday, scored 81 points against South Carolina.
You win 2 in a row, and they've done it with 4 guard, one end to the other, but he's got to be really efficient on the inside.
Well, as you mentioned, this is where Florida can be very dangerous. Elijah Martin with the finger roll.
All 3 of the guards in the Florida uniforms can attack off the dribble, and they just all shoot it with great marksmanship outside.
Collins starts to attack. Collins lays it in. Nicely done that time. On the glass that time by Thomas Houck. So that gives his team another possession and a new 20 now after back-to-back offensive boards.
And the Gators are number 2 in rebound margin.
Good rebounding offensive initiator for LSU. As it across the timeline.
I was in Gainesville last week against South Carolina, and Thomas Houck with 20 points. Had a fabulous game. 3 assists, rebounds, steals, 6 rebounds. He's a guy that won't be heavily guarded because he doesn't take a lot of shots outside. So he'll have looks.
Richard, the marksman. Boy, they're really trying to work it into Chinyelu here, establishing the presence.
Physical. Quickness doesn't bother him if you defend him. Strength doesn't bother him because he's strong enough. Good defense, but you can't let him wide open.
Yeah, that's his forte. Knocks down a wide open 3. Creighton left his feet, wild pass. The 7-footer picks it up. Houck secures it. Aberdeen, jump stop, foul. Oh, and it goes in. Count the basket.
If you're LSU, so you can use maybe your speed with your productive guards to get a run. But Florida never let you off the hook.
It's a special game for Elijah Martin. He's from Summit, Mississippi, maybe an hour and a half from here. Old Denver part of the great SID. He goes, he's got about 100 friends and family here. And he has willed LSU to several victories. This is Creighton Jr. 4-3.
Well, night in, night out, you're going to get Cam Carter. Here he comes off a screen down low.
He's taken 2 shots, so he missed them both. So he's still scoreless here in the early minutes, but he can get hot very quickly. Carter from 15. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma on Tuesday, his best offensive game of the season. Miller, count it, and the foul.
He has struggled in much of the SEC, but now you can see what's happening. He now gets it. He knows the physicality of it. He knows now how to score.
Turning a corner deep into the season. Klamjar, a blur into the front court. Good transition defense there. Sears leading the way. Richard, lob it up. Chinyelu, the 2-hand throwdown.
And a great following here in Baton Rouge for the Florida Gators. Pretty good crowd in here for Florida.
We've seen a whole lot of orange and blue. Sears, yeah, wide open at the rim that time.
Not so much.
A week is how long it will take you to get your car from the Hotel Valet downtown. Wait around for a week. Late shot clock. Williams may have to hoist it. That's a contested 3. Givens, or make it Jai Bailey, pardon me, comes down with it. And Givens cashes in. First half in Baton Rouge. Mini 6-0 LSU burst. Carter, that time, takes the pass away. Cross-court feed. Williams gets hand-locked and into the air and hits. Givens. Miller! Throwdown!
Wow.
Timeout, Florida!
And a wide variety of ways to get back in the game. Do it on the defensive end, but
Team a year ago. You wonder how the season would have played out if Reed was healthy. But they are where they are. Oh, Miller stretches it and connects. This conference season rolls on with 3 to go in the first. Knotted up at 29. Aberdeen off-balance runner, so that he was thinking about it.
Heat check, big fella. Shoot it.
Bounce pass, Carter. Very effective 3-point shooter. Hasn't squeezed one off yet today. Bailey, 4-3.
But how quickly do the Florida Gators defense get to Carter? He can't have any open look.
Williams, step back, 3.
Kevin, he stepped back, lost control, gained control, still took the shot.
So Chinyelu, those 8 first-half points, misses that one. This is Thomas Houck, and the putback is...
And Houck had a very quiet first half. Only took 1 shot, made the 3. Now he's got another bucket. Speed by Cam Carter. Spread out the floor is to allow the drivers to penetrate. Collins has to catch that pass.
This is a pinball. Givens goes up. Oh, Givens puts it in. Clayton crossover. Clayton lost it. Clayton goes up and scores, so he sticks with it. He's got 8. That's offline.
I don't like the shot. Again, he hasn't shot the ball well this season. Long miss leads to a break.
And count that basket, Sonny. He's clearly playing at an All-American level. Could he reach a first team? We'll see. Miller sticks with it. Robert Miller with 14. A strong night for the rookie. 5 rebounds now for the freshman.
And Clayton is more aggressive trying to score the basketball. Look at the ball movement by LSU.
Givens connects. That's now 7 triples for LSU today. Chinyolu was open, and now he's getting to double figures. He missed it from the mid-range. Richard on the move now. Numbers maybe. Richard had to throw it behind him. Howe got his man in the air. Florida's back within 4.
One of the favorites to reach the Final Four.
All right,
tonight it's not so much fun for him.
No, here's Mike Williams trying to go reverse, and they're going to put a whistle on that one.
Quickly, Mike Williams is back in the game from the halftime, right? In the lineup because of how well he played in that first half.
So Clayton, as you mentioned, starting to turn it up a notch. He's got, oh, I was going to count that bucket. Chinyolu's a rebound away from a double-double, so he has been impactful today. Miller, screen and roll. Good stuff there.
A beautiful pass by Bailey, defensively, offensively. And right now, defensively, I think LSU, their quickness is good. The problem you have is inside and forward.
Coming down the wire, Sonny. We got a handful of games left on either side. Women and men's side. Who will come away with league titles? Clayton now with 13.
Best time of the year and best time to watch great players like Walter Clayton Jr.
On that LSU bench, you got one of the studs of that 06 team, Tasman Mitchell, still an assistant coach on the LSU staff. That's a nice play to run out at the timeout. Klobuchar.
A force in the paint for this team.
It's number 11 in the white. Aberdeen reads the pass, and the junior goes up, and all of a sudden, this Florida lead is stretched back to 5.
Cam Carter. 3 main guys who have been good on the offensive end.
Chess throws it up, bounces in. That's Corey Chess' first basket of the night.
Runs with a high motor. Again, he'll have to be productive.
Oh, that 3 is good.
He must have gotten hit in the nose.
But Florida immediately answers their 5th three-pointer. Carter pulls up, hits it from 8. And so we're past the halfway mark now in Baton Rouge. Aberdeen just a straight line drive, and Houck with the follow slam.
And take a look at the play because Aberdeen is going to come right down the middle and nobody blocks.
And so after 335 days, he returned last Saturday. Out taking his man off the dribble, Thomas Houck.
Yeah, winning plays. Terrific play.
And Florida is right now on a 22-6 run. Collins from 16 nails it. Little body contact there. Jai Bailey trying to get free. And now here is Cam Carter. Little separation, puts it up. That 3 goes down and out. Collins follows. Klobuchar gets open again. He's 0 for 2 on this possession. Third look out. Thomas Houck.
Hancock with another offensive rebound.
And you're right, they are doubling up LSU on the offensive glass. 18 offensive rebounds. That is an elite number. Williams, yeah, he answers. Meanwhile, they are in the bonus. Oh, that pass is deflected. It's Richard. Will Richard leaves it in for Martin. Count it. And the foul.
His DNA is all over this Florida team, right? They're tough. They win. He's a great defender. Teammates love him. Another great hand by Richard.
And Richard, great defender, finds Martin, sets his feet and puts it in. Elijah Martin.
The Gators want to keep pushing the tempo. Yes, they're up big, but there's 3 minutes to left, and this is what they do.
That feels like a you got a pair of Gators with double-doubles.
And again, the Gators want to keep pushing the tempo. Yes, they're up big, but there's 3 minutes to left, and this is what they do.
And look what has happened since 23-3. It's their best season since that Final Four team in 2014. Chinyolu, time of the game for Florida. And so number 2 in the nation. You know, if you're just looking at scores, you might think that Florida took care of business. They were challenged by LSU today.
Score at a high rate. They defend at a high rate. Yes. One of the premier teams in the league and one of the premier teams in the SEC.
And then 10 years earlier, the Big East did it. So the SEC certainly looks very likely. Not very likely. It looks likely. And so the number 2 ranked Gators, when they were down 8 in the second half, they went on a 22-6 run and then another 14-0 run. They tighten up and sharpen up when it matters most. Florida continues to roll.